Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my comments, opinions, and results of WWE SmackDown Live, 7th of February 2017. We kick off the show with Daniel Bryan entering the ring, and he starts by saying, "Here in Seattle, my home state, this time last year, I was here and had to make the hardest announcement of my career." He said he's had a difficult year, but he's grateful to be the SmackDown GM. And to give the fans the best possible show. He mentioned that he'll also be a dad very soon. Okay, let's just talk about that a little bit before the entire segment. That was nice. I like to reminisce. I know it's sad, but Brian, you're acting very positive, my friend. I like that. And I do give you huge congratulations on being a father soon. You and Brie are going to be fantastic parents. Then The Miz and Maurice, I tried to mix Maurice and Miz there. We'd interrupted him and they were heavily booed. Miz actually sadly suggested Brian become a stay-at-home dad. Miz couldn't understand why Brian was still around considering he can't wrestle. Brian said that has never... he said not able... Sorry, let's try it again. Brian said not being able to wrestle never stopped the Miz from getting in the ring. And they got yes chants. Miz told the crowd to shut up, which led to Daniel Bryan chants. Miz tried to move on and talk about the Elimination Chamber, but the crowd rolled right over him with the Bryan chants. Miz asked Bryan if he thought it was funny and the crowd chanted yes. Baron Corbin came out next and told the Miz he talks too much. Miz said he and Corbin should work together at the Chamber, but Corbin wanted to take him out now. Miz wanted Bryan to do something about Corbin, so he asked him very sarcastically, and he said, "No, Baron, don't punch Miz in the face." It was great. Great that. I love Brian. He is great. Dean Ambrose then came out and told the Miz he looks like a shoe in that outfit. Ambrose told Corbin he has a very long way before he even gets half the road Ambrose has, and she has to do some violent things in the Chamber. Miz and Corbin just stood there as Ambrose threatened them. AJ Styles then came out and said the fact that he has beaten Baron Corbin, Miz and Dean Ambrose already. The crowd chanted for Styles. He told them to shut up, but they kept chanting, which was awesome actually. This crowd was so good tonight in this show. Styles only cared about being champion and would get his title back on Sunday. Miz started yelling, so Brian cut him off and made a fatal 4-way match next. Okay, that opening segment was great. The crowd was so good. I've not seen a decent WWE crowd in quite a long time, but these were a lovely crowd. All guys made a good point. They all got the good talking. They are all good talkers, so it is good. Then we move straight on to their match. Great match, as you would expect with all four guys. Styles nailed the Miz with the phenomenal forearm, but Maurice pulled him out of the ring. The distraction allowed Corbin to hit Styles with the end of days for the win. Yes, Baron Corbin got a clean win over AJ Styles. I like Baron Corbin. He looked very good in this match. Then we move on to Luke Harper in a backstage segment. He said that man is most dangerous when he has nothing left to lose. What about a man who never had anything to begin with? Randy Orton, you stole his family. You are a liar. Luke said he has seen the snake in the grass for far too long. Luke says he knows how to fix it. Cut the head off the viper. It's just too easy, Luke said. He wants to hurt him and he wants Randy to feel pain. At Elimination Chamber, you will be eliminated. Great promo. Luke Harper's amazing. I cannot wait to see that match. So it will be Luke Harper, Randy Orton at Elimination Chamber, which will be good. Then Tom Phillips interviewed Nikki Bella on a screen, and then Natalia was there for some reason. Tom said they are separated due to the intensity of the last few weeks. Tom asked if they could ever reconcile after Elimination Chamber. Nikki said they were good friends, but everything that Natty has said and done to her makes her the Natty that she knew dead to her. And Natalia said they were never friends. Nikki has followers. She has people who work hard to make Nikki look good. Natalia said after she wins the Elimination Chamber, they will have to work harder because there's not enough makeup to cover what she does to her. Natty says she's not a good wrestler. Nikki calls Natalia a liar, and Natalia says Nikki cannot handle the truth. Nikki called Natalia bitter and crazy cat lady. Nikki said Natalya had respect around her, but she started craving the line and coasted on her family name. Natalya said that Nikki will be the bitter one. Natalya said that Nikki will be put on the shelf after the match. She will be with her pregnant sister brothers and she won't have any children. Nikki said Natalya is only good at wrestling after she beats Natalya on Sunday. What's left for her? Natalya said since John is the champion, won't have a lot of spare time to take care of her. Natalya says that John will move on to another woman. Natalya said if she wasn't married, John Cena would be with her. And then Nikki just gets out and walks away. It was alright. I'm not going to say it was great. It was alright. Then we go on to a match. Apollo Crews versus Dolph Ziggler. Crews won in 1 minute with the schoolboy. Ziggler attacked him after the match, which got the crowd booing him. Then he grabbed a chair and the crowd cheered. He hit Crews with the chair. They chanted one more time. Kalisto came out to make the save, but Ziggler crushed him on the top rope and hit him with a chair too. The crowd wanted another shot, but he just left, which was great. Match was bad, but this whole rivalry thing is pretty good. To be fair, I do enjoy Dolph Ziggler being a heel, so I like it. Then we go to David Otunga on the commentary table, and he mentioned about Black History Month, and then they show a tribute video to honour Rosa Parks. If you do not know who Rosa Parks is, she was a part of the civil rights activist thing that Martin Luther King was a part of, which basically made the entire world better for the black people and African Americans. So she was a very extraordinary woman, and people who gave words about her with Mark Henry, Apollo Crews, Darren Young, Alicia Fox, Rich Swann, Naomi, Jason Jordan and Titus O'Neil. It was a very lovely tribute video. Then Daniel Bryan confronted Ziggler backstage and asked if he was going to throw a tangent every time he lost a match. Ziggler said it was fun attacking them with chairs. Bryan put Ziggler in a 2-on-1 handicap match with Crews and Kalisto on Sunday and told him to have fun. Like that, Daniel Bryan getting straight to the point, not taking shit. I like it. Then we have the dual contract signing for the two matches, including Mickie James versus Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Alexa Bliss for the title. Renee Young introduced the four competitors. James and Bliss came out together. Lynch and Naomi came out separately. Renee called them the four premier female competitors, but James got her off and said the only premier woman was her and Bliss. James claimed to have more experience than everyone else combined and kicked Renee Young out of the ring. I liked that part. They never get to keep the people, do they? Which is bad. James said this division was built on her back and claimed that Lynch was trying to erase her accomplishments. James has been waiting to return to get the credit she deserves. She created this division and there will be no Becky Lynch without her. She said that the reinvention of Mickie James would start with the destruction of Lynch. James signs a contract. Lynch said nobody's trying to erase Mickie James' compliment. She respects James until she returned to team up with Bliss, who she called a troll, and claimed James left WWE when things got too tough. Lynch said she would plough through James on Sunday and sign the contract. Bliss said Lynch has no class in the crowd, trying to troll at her. Bliss didn't care when the revolution started, but this was her division as long as the title was hers. She was about to sign the contract, but she felt she'd got to acknowledge it. Naomi. Bliss blew her off and signed the contract. Naomi remained Bliss that she has 2 wins over her and wanted to slide into WrestleMania in the hometown of Orlando as the women's champion. She signed the contract and kicked Bliss's in the face. That led to a brawl with Naomi taking out the heels with a big dive. It weren't bad, apart from Naomi. Did she actually speak in this? Yeah. Her promo was a bit but apart from that, everyone else is a great talker. Especially Mickie James. Mickie James was great in this. They even mentioned about Trish Stratus at WrestleMania 2, but they didn't mention anything about the stalker lesbian angle. I think, yeah, they did mention something similar about that, but let's not think about that. Let's move straight on. American Alpha, Heath Slater, Rhino, and Breezango versus the Ascension, Usos, and Vaudevillains. Let's put all the tag teams together. Why not? The heel team couldn't get along, allowing Slater to make a hot tag to Rhino, who ran wild over Victor. He had a spinebuster and went for the cover, but the pin was broken off and led to a big roll. Jordan Gable cleared the ring, and then Jordan launches Gable over to the top of the pile of bodies. I think Jordan gets taken out after that. Rhino gored Connor, seemingly setting up for the win, but Victor caught Rhino with a missile dropkick for the win. Okay, that was. I assume the Ascension's going to be the one going for the titles next then. Then we have a main event of the evening. John Cena versus Randy Orton for the first time ever. No, it's not. It's happened so many times. Okay, on SmackDown Live, which has only been around since since July. Yes, it is the first time ever on SmackDown Live. Okay, let's move on. Orton goes for an RKO, but Cena blocks it. Orton holds on to the ropes, and the referee gets knocked down. Cena with a drop toe holding to the STF. Orton taps, but there's no referee, so it does not count. Cena releases the hold and Wyatt attacks Cena. Orton joins in a 2-on-1 attack. Wyatt have Cena setting up his sister Abigail for the assist to Orton, but Cena with the clothesline. Wyatt manages to hit Sister Abigail on Cena. Luke Harper comes to the ring and stares down Wyatt. Wyatt tells Harper to leave, and Harper starts to go out the ring, but it is a tease for a discus clothesline. Orton returns to the ring and goes for the RKO, but Harper pushes him away, and Cena with an attitude adjustment for the 3 count. It was a great ending, but this kind of makes me feel like Luke Harper's going to get buried by Randy Orton at Elimination Chamber. Because no way they're going to make the... Who knows, he had a massive win. I don't know. I want to see what happens. Either way, I'm very intrigued in this whole Wyatt family feud. It is great. To be honest, I have really enjoyed it. As I have enjoyed this SmackDown. It's been pretty good, to be fair. Apart from the tag team match, which was a bit it was pretty good. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you have. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.